Good afternoon. First up, a prominent builder in Thane in Mumbai, the 45-year-old Suraj Parmar has allegedly named officials and local politicians demanding bribes in a 15-page suicide note. He was found after he shot himself in a sample apartment. This was done with his personal gun. He's also scribbled over some of those names in that letter. Now, the flat that he was found is in one of his under construction projects. Parmar blamed mounting losses and red tape for the action. The suicide note has been sent for forensic analysis.
सुसाइड नोट मिलने के बाद हमें ये पता चला है कि हमारे सूरज भाई को बहुत हरेसमेंट हुई है गवर्नमेंट के कोई ब्यूरोक्रेट्स की तरफ से या कोई ऑफिसर्स की तरफ से, जबकि वो फुल परमिशन में ज़्यादा बिलीव करते थे, कायदा में ज़्यादा बिलीव करते थे, कायदे से काम करते थे। उन्होंने कभी भी कायदा के विरुद्ध जाके काम नहीं किया है, तो उनको बस हरेश होता था, तो इस हिसाब से उन्होंने ये आत्महत्या की है।
देखिए, जब तक ये उनकी सुसाइड नोट लोगों के सामने आती नहीं है तब तक हम कुछ कह नहीं पाएंगे, मगर पुलिस की जांच चालू है और पुलिस ने जो उसमें कुछ लिखा था उसमें खाड़ा फोड़ किया था, तो फोरेंसिक लैब के पास भी वो सुसाइड नोट भेजने वाले। तो मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा कि पुलिस अच्छी तरह से इसकी जांच की, तो जो भी इसमें दोषी रहे, चाहे लोक प्रतिनिधि हो, चाहे शासकीय अधिकारी हो, चाहे वो कॉर्पोरेशन के अधिकारी हो, हर जो इसमें दोषी है उनको कड़े से कड़े शासन होना चाहिए, यही उनके लिए श्रद्धा है।
My colleague Saurabh Gupta now joins us for more from Mumbai. Saurabh, very quickly, this builder who was found in Thane, now have there been more instances like this of extortion, because the real estate industry sometimes is notorious for this kind of extortion?
That's right, it's a much maligned and notorious industry, that's the perception. But what really happens is, what the builders are saying is that they are forced to actually pay bribes to get clearance. That's the stand of the industry. On the other hand, the allegations is that the industry indulges in malpractices. But these are strong comments from an industry that said that they were hoping that things would change under a new regime, that they were hoping that corruption, for which the past government was voted out, would not exist here, or at least there would be reduction in the levels of corruption. But they say the situation has gone from bad to worse. In fact, what they are now saying is that from corruption it's gone to extortion, that bribes are being demanded at every step, and which is why established builders like Mr. Suraj Parmar are being forced to take extreme steps like this. In this case, suicide. He killed himself in one of the sample flats in a project that was coming up. So clearly strong words from the industry, perhaps time for the government to sit up and take note and act on these allegations.
Right, Saurabh, thanks very much for joining us with all those details. We said the builder shot himself with his personal gun in a sample flat in an under construction project, and in that 15-page suicide note has named several people as well. Right, we will now go on to other news. Now, Saurabh has spoken, in fact, to one of the other builders, the Hiranandanis in Mumbai, for reactions on this.
You know, this incident clearly, once again, points to that problem that has been existing for a long time.
I'm fully with you. I think this has caused a clarion call and flagged off the issue that we have been talking about. In the last couple of years, I think corruption is over, but extortion has started. So I think what was unbearable to the builder was the fact that there was no corruption in that sense of the term, but it had gone far beyond corruption levels that have ever happened. So I think the problem which has really happened is extortion is beginning, and unfortunately it's something which really needs to be controlled very quickly. And unless this does not happen across the board, I think what Mr. Narendra Modi desires in terms of creating housing stock is just not going to happen. Something needs to be done, and I'm sure the Chief Minister will take personal interest in the matter.
I remember at an event where I had met you last time, the Chief Minister was also there and he had said single window clearances, you will not have to go from desk to desk, you will not have to, worry about clearances or filling people's pockets. In this case, all of this seems to be the case. It's still under investigation, but it points to the fact that there was money being demanded, that he couldn't meet that demand, and that is why perhaps he took this extreme step.
I can't say. It's up to the police to really inquire into the details of this particular case. But that's not the issue that we need to address. Fortunately, the Chief Minister is taking very, very proactive interest to bring about the single window. He is bringing about a housing policy which is already, I believe, on the anvil and expected to be released in the next few days. I believe he has given instructions for a single window clearance and things are happening. But it's a little starting late. But more than that, I think he'll have to see that the effectiveness is carried out at the grassroots level. So I think it's important for the Chief Minister to take personal interest in the matter, which he is, I believe, and I'm sure it will have effective results very quickly.
Right, Rahul Gandhi, we believe